What is going on? Welcome to GoldView, another episode. We talking about episode 6, man. We took a little bit of a hiatus. Life happened, man, but we back in this thing, man. I'm your boy Eric.
I'm your dog here, man. Welcome back to GoldView, y'all. What's happening?
What's happening? What's happening, man? We got a lot to talk about. Like I said, man, we went on a little hiatus, so you already know, man. We got a lot to go ahead and put our hands into, man, and touch on, man. Tonight, man, we got a loaded show. We got Kendrick Lamar's Juneteenth pop-out performance, man. How did that go and the effect that was on the game? We got JJ Redick and Bronny James Jr. to the Los Angeles Lakers. What impact will that have on the game in the NBA this season? Las Vegas Aces
Mm-hmm.
and the Chicago Sky in the WNBA, man. We checked that out this week, man. That was a nice head-to-head matchup between the rookie and the vet. We're going to touch on a little bit of the Olympics, man. The trials is going on, man. We got to go ahead and peek our nose in there, see what's happening. And not last but not least, man, we got to go ahead and continue touching on Apple's top 100 albums list. And we're going to be talking about Outkast, Aquemini, and Nas Illmatic, man. So we got a lot to talk about. Go ahead and sit down, grab your drinks, grab your snacks, do whatever you got to do, man, because we got a lot to talk about tonight, man. How was your weekend, man? How was your week since last time we talked, bro? How was everything, man?
Man, big dog, been hot as fuck up here. It's been like it's been hot as hell up here, man. But got here indoors, make sure everything, man. Like I've been chilling, man. I mean, I've been working a lot this week. So, what about you,
Hey,
dog?
same, man. Working, man, school, man, and checking out everything that we about to talk about tonight, man. All that exciting stuff, man, that's just happening in the world, man. But everything been cool, man. Same story down here as far as weather goes, man. It's just hot, bro. Hot, man. So been trying to keep it
Man,
cool,
like
stay in the shade, my bad, and stay hydrated, bro. But it's been an uphill battle with this heat, bro.
man, like, I'm just looking at the 4th of July weekend, man. Like we supposed to have 95. Like it'll be like 3 straight days of just 95 and above. Like it just,
Yeah,
I
man.
think that Wednesday 95, Thursday 96. So
For
it just
real,
like
bro. It's gonna get cracking, bro.
it's
It's
just
gonna
like,
get, bro. Oh my god.
you- yeah, man. You got any plans for the fourth? What you got going on for the fourth?
Nah,
You
man.
in the
I actually
crib?
ain't got. Nah, I ain't got no plans for the fourth, man. I ain't got anything planned, man. What about yourself?
I got nothing playing right now neither. I mean, it ain't Juneteenth, so I don't
Right,
know.
right. That's
I
what I
don't know.
mean. I'm like, I ain't got nothing planned.
Yeah, I ain't got nothing
Definitely ain't got
playing,
nothing
man. But
planned, man. But let's go ahead and
either
get
way,
into it, man. Let's go. It's like since you mentioned Juneteenth, bro. Let's go ahead and get to one of the biggest things that happen in the music industries or just media in general, man. Kendrick Lamar, multi-Grammy award winning Kendrick Lamar, fresh out of battle, Kendrick Lamar, with a dub on his head, Kendrick Lamar
Mhm.
performed at the Forum in Los Angeles on the night of Juneteenth, man. The Kendrick Lamar and the pop out performance, man. It was just a night to remember, a night in music history, man. He went on ahead and took his quote unquote victory lap, man, for the night. And he did it in style, bro. He actually showed up, popped out, like the title said, man. And I loved it, man. What did you see from your vantage point, man?
Man, it was dope, dog. Like when he'll come out and start the voice off Euphoria. I like the beat to Euphoria as well. I like how he sampled the Teddy Pendergrass
Right.
and Euphoria, and he literally sounded like the actual record, like the studio record, bro. He sounded
He
just
is a
like that while
performer.
he was on
Yeah.
stage. Yeah, and
Sounded
it was like
exactly like it. I love when you hear that
it
and it's just like,
sounded
dang, bro, it sounds like a
exactly
whole
like it,
track.
man. And bro, it was just dope to see, bro. Like, he had all everybody from LA up there at one point, like towards the end of the show. He performed "Not Like Us" 5 goddamn times.
5
Like,
times, bro. 5
bro,
times.
it was
The stage looked different all 5 times, bro. Like, it was
all
not
5
the same
times,
amount
bro.
of people on there every single time, man. It
Like,
was bro.
like he brought people up there from like the people that performed at the beginning of the show with DJ Heat,
Yeah,
and then the people that performed with uh
DJ
Mustard,
Mustard.
and
Yep.
then yeah, bro, he brought every artist up there. Um, he had Tony the Clown up there, man. Like I did, like honestly, I didn't know much. I didn't know anything about Tony the Clown up there. Like
Yeah, Tommy the
when I
Clown, Tommy the
seen,
Clown. But yeah, man.
yeah, Tommy the Clown, man. My bad, y'all, my bad. But either
Yeah,
way,
man. I don't want nobody kill you
man,
because he real big in the
he
crunk
real
world,
big, bro,
the
real
dance
big.
world over there in the West Coast, really. And I heard he do a lot of work with
Yeah, bro.
youth and getting them to stay out of trouble as well. So he's really a huge piece over there
Huge.
to the West
Yeah,
Coast
bro.
dance
Like,
scene. He it was amazing to see just the different type of people that he was able to bring on stage in unity. And he kept saying that,
mhm.
man, like this is for unity.
Yeah, bro.
Show this, show this. So like, bro, it was dope as hell, dog.
Yeah, bro. That shit was pretty dope, man. And like for me, bro, it was like seeing him perform, and it was just like, all right. Like I said before, like when he performed like Money Trees, bro, with J Rock, I was like, yo, that shit was just straight fire, man.
Man,
Like
that's my favorite
from
song, man.
start to finish.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. And like
I love that song, man.
what I've noticed with Kendrick Lamar and the rest of the TDE artists, bro, they actually rap their songs. Like they just have the beat going. They
Yeah,
just rapping them shits themselves. I was like,
right,
yo, that shit's
right.
fire. Like
Or
they
they
just
don't depend on the crowd to rap it for them. And if they do, it's more so because of the song is just that big.
yeah, bro. And
It's not
like
like they're relying on it,
uh
like, "Oh, y'all gotta sing it for me."
exactly, man. Like when he performed Not Like Us, man. Like he like the first three times, like man, he got up to the point. Damn, what point? Like he just got to the point where the crowd could just take over for a
Right.
second, and then he'll just start the shit over. And
Yep.
he did it twice, and did it third. He did it third time. He performed the whole song again, and then he was like, you know what? One more time. I was
One more
just like,
time, bro,
bro,
and
this
then did the
man,
instrumental on the way out. The
yeah,
main thing
bro,
was the fact that he got Dr. Dre to do the intro of the track "Not Like Us" with the I
yeah,
see dead people, and man, it was just
that people,
so electrifying, bro. I wish I could have been in the building for that moment, man. That was just because
yeah,
we both had the pleasure of
bro.
seeing him on the same tour, but not
Mhm.
like this, man. And we got a
Not
chance
like
to
this,
see him on
bro.
the Mr.
Like,
Morales and the Big Stepper tour, which was a phenomenal show. Phenomenal show.
yeah, bro.
Um,
Most definitely
baby, yeah. But this right here would have been
crazy.
craziness,
And,
man. It would have been
like
crazy, bro.
just going to LA, just visiting LA a couple years ago, man. Like the forum is right there. Like
Right.
we fly
Right next to
into like
SoFi,
when you
right.
fly, yeah, like when you fly into LA, so far right there, you see the forum right
Right
there.
there, man.
And, like for him to bring out Dr. Dre, man, they like
Yeah.
I wasn't surprised about it. I knew Dr. Dre would had to pop out some type of way of forum, but it's just like for him to just bring out Dr. Dre again, I'm like, all right, cool. I was
Yeah.
actually surprised about like when Dr. Dre was walking off the stage and he was like, "Hold on, man."
Yeah.
He was like, "Man, hold on, man. Like, you got something else to say?" And then that's when he did the psst, I see dead people. Like they always they full of surprises, bro. Like I wasn't
Full of
expecting that part
surprises,
from
man.
Dr. Dre. Like I wasn't expecting that from Dr. Dre. Like,
Not at all,
but yeah,
man. It was just so dope, man. They performed two of Dr. Dre's really classic C-minute classes in the game with Still Dre and California
mhm,
Love, man. And it was just a perfect night, man. He ended up performing, if you want to count the Not Like Us 5 times, he ended up performing 19 tracks over
mm,
the whole night, really 20 tracks. He led, like I said, he led with Euphoria, went into DNA, Element, All Right, Swimming Pools, Money Trees, and the list goes on. He just, it was just a nice, perfect set list. And the what do you want to call it? The effects, yeah, the effects that was going on, especially with Like That, bro, with the flames and stuff.
yeah,
Dog, that was
yeah,
so dope, bro.
bro,
That was like, that was
yeah,
hard, bro.
them lights, and he stayed with the fire, bro. Like, uh, I always knew when the fire was coming because he always went to that little centerpiece. He was, yeah, let me just stay right here. The fire go pop up so I won't get hit. But either way,
Right.
like that, like the lights and the effect and the smoke, bro. All that shit was just the performance was like that, man. Like it was pretty cool to see.
It was
Uh,
a dope ass performance, man. I think it couldn't have been no better than what it was, man. And even almost a recreation of To Pimp a Butterfly album cover. When you put them side by
yeah,
side,
bro.
man, like That was so dope, man. That
Mm-hmm.
was pretty dope, man.
That was pretty dope. And then like for him to bring out J Rock, Schoolboy Q, and Ab Soul, man, like that shit was pretty dope to me as well, man. It was just like he brought out all women from TDE, the one that
Yeah,
that
yeah,
he grew his career with, man. Like I know J Rock was the first one, then it was him, then Schoolboy, and I believe Ab Soul was after that. But it was just like for just to see Black Hippie back on stage, man. Like I
it
thought that
was
they all would perform a Black Hippie song up there. That would have been pretty dope
right.
as well.
That
But
would have been dope too.
yeah,
But the
bro,
fact
like
that you
it was
see it like
pretty.
ain't no problems, there's no issues. The fact that he
Mm-hmm.
departed from TDE and those guys are still a part of it or affiliated with it. The fact that there's no issues with TDE and the whole gang and all that, man, is pretty dope, man. Like this was dope, man.
It definitely was dope, man. It's just a historic moment in music history, man. Like just to see him just come out and then like just do what he does, man. Just perform very well, man. And
For real,
even on the
bro.
Mr. Morale, like the Big Steppers tour, man. Like the when he performed DNA, bro, that shit was fire. And like to see him
Fire, man.
perform it
Yeah, man.
again,
Fire.
like and he rapping like the part that really gets me like that second half of the song with the beat changes. He just straight
Right.
spits that shit. Like
And
when
he
he
do it
seeing
just
him
like
doing that
that
shit
every
live,
time, bro.
bro. Like every time, bro. That shit pretty dope, bro. Absolutely, that shit pretty dope.
That shit is dope as hell, man. But yeah, man, let's go ahead and get to this next subject, bro. We got some interesting stuff going on, man, in the WNBA, bro. Um,
Most
we this week
definitely,
we
most definitely.
the Las Vegas Aces versus the Chicago Sky. Rookie versus the vet, a couple of rookies versus the vet, Camelia Cardosa and
Mm-hmm.
Angel Reese of the Chicago Sky went up head to head and had to battle probably the MVP of the WNBA this year and
Man,
Asia with the
gotta
Las
be,
Vegas Aces, man. What did you think
gotta
about
be
that
Angel Wilson.
matchup, bro? It's gotta be. It's
Man,
gotta
bro, I don't know if you remember we were talking offline one day. We were talking about this game. I was like, bro, I think Angel Wilson is just going to absolutely demolish them, bro. It was like
yeah,
she's just
man.
going to absolutely cook them, bro. Because, bro, what Asia Wilson was doing in that first half, she put up 23 points in the first half. She scored 31 total. She had 31 points total. 10 for 12 from the free throw line, 6 rebounds, 6, 2 steals, 2 blocks, 10 for 19, bro. She filled the
Yeah.
stack sheet, bro. Like
Filled the
I was
stat
like, bro,
sheet,
Asia
bro. Like you said, went to the free throw
filled
line
it,
12 times and knocked down 10 of them, bro. I mean,
yeah,
and played
bro.
both ends of the
Like
floor well, bro. Well.
played
So
very well, man. I was just like, bro, watching the game, man. I was like, bro, Asia Wilson just be cooking out there, though. Like for real,
she
like
just be cooking, man.
and
Like I
like
said,
I
she's the first
know
WNBA player in the NBA, I mean WNBA history to score 20 plus points in 20 consecutive regular season
28
games, man.
games.
So that
Yeah,
is
bro.
a phenomenal
Accomplishment,
accomplishment right there, man. Like
bro.
she is
Like
just having
she
herself a year.
like bro, when you put her up against the greats, man, she got to be up there right now. In my opinion. Um,
Right.
I mean, of course, you got the Candace Parkers, Maya Moores, Lisa Leslie's. Like, you cannot talk about them without talking about H. Wilson right now.
Yeah, man.
Like,
It's headed in that.
I mean,
She has that type
it's
of
headed in that.
trajectory for her career, man. I mean, she's having a great career, averaging 28 on the year, 11 rebounds, like I said, 2.5 assists and 2 steals, man. So she's having herself a phenomenal
A
year, a center out of
phenomenal year.
South Carolina, man. And she
Yeah,
really had something
Columbia,
to say
South
about, yeah, so a fellow
Carolina.
South Carolina alumni, Camelia Cardosa, consistently
Yeah,
getting at her in this game, consistently. It
consistently,
was
bro.
like the
I know
block
ain't
that we both seen Don Staley respond
no
to.
say the
Like,
react.
don't do it
Yeah,
like that. It's like, yeah. But I felt like Asia Wilson just had a little bit more juice in his game, and you could definitely tell that she was all over the floor. And I just felt like Camelia Cardosa could have been a little bit more physical, and it could have been a little bit more active when attacking the ball, man. But yo,
I
I
think
mean, why she's the best player in the league, bro.
Yeah, I think with Camila Cardoso, man, that shit go come with like she
Right.
might not
Of
be
course.
as aggressive like right now, but that shit definitely go come because I really do think her and Angel Reese are going to be a problem. Like, cause Cardoso still grabbed. I mean, rebounds she had. No, I wrote it down somewhere.
Yeah, Carmelo Cardoso for that game, she had 8 rebounds. So
Eight
she's still a
rebounds. Yeah,
solid, yeah, she's still a solid rebounder. Not huge
yeah,
on
she
the
had
on
eight
as far as on
rebounds.
the offensive side, but she's a solid
Yeah,
rebounder. And she
and
really
she a great
clogs up the
shot block.
lane down there, right? Great shot
Yeah,
blocker. Um,
and I know she had 5 points. Man, for the most part, every time I've seen her play, man, you get her the ball, bro. She can't score, but I mean,
Most
she just
definitely.
didn't score. Yeah, she just didn't score on Thursday night. She only had 5 points, but
Right. But she's a
Angel
huge
Reese,
physical presence down there. You see all of that 6'7" down there, um,
yeah,
in the paint, man, when she's down there. I mean, she's a force to
hmm
be reckoned with down there. She's just like you said, she's nowhere near a finished product of what she's going to be. She could get a little bit more rougher around the edges, and maybe a little bit some of those points in the paint from Asia Wilson wouldn't have happened as often. But like I said, she's still averaging 9 points, 7 rebounds on the season as a rookie. But when you really have to
yeah,
tip your hat off to her other rookie teammate, like you said, Angel Reese. I mean, the
Reese,
youngest player in
yeah,
WNBA history to record 9 straight double doubles.
Reese.
I
I
mean,
was gonna say that, yeah. Like
right.
it's crazy, man. Like she just transitioned right into the WNBA. She was a double machine in college. Now she's a double machine in WNBA. And honestly, she kept it real when she got drafted. She said, "Who gonna out rebound us? Out her and
Yeah.
Camille Cardoso, man." And like, man, by next year and the years to come, man, I really believe that. Um, but yeah, Angel Reese had 11 rebounds and 18 points, man. Like it's just another double machine. Camilo Cardoso, 8 rebounds, 5 points.
Yep.
I had to give some kudos to Carter, bro, for the Chicago Sky, man. I believe that was her first
Yep.
game
Talking about Kennedy
starting.
Cole,
And
if I'm not mistaken.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
she played over 30 minutes, 20 points, four assists, 3 steals, 5 rebounds, 9 for 20 from the field goal. I had to
Right.
give props to her.
Yeah, I
Um,
do wish the Chicago
also,
Sky was a little bit better shooting from the three. They shot
well,
26% in this game. They're not
yeah,
that's not their motive, but they're a solid
they,
team, man. Sitting at 6-10, man, on the year, man.
yeah, and just man, they just get back to it. Chelsea Gray
Yeah.
started her first game since she got injured. And Jack Young had a great game, bro.
Jackie Young is a
22
solid
points,
ass point guard, man. Solid
bro.
ass point guard, bro, with a nice shot on the
Bro, the way she was willing to Dylan
yeah.
a few times
Yeah.
to get to score her points, bro. That shit was fire. Kelsey Plum, I mean, we all know Kelsey Plum is, bro. She
Right.
just like she was leading. She was the NCAA women's leading scorer until Caitlin Clark came around. But we all know Kelsey Plum can put the ball in the bucket. She
Yes,
had
sir. Most
21
definitely.
points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists. But yeah, bro, like Asia Wilson, not Caitlin, Kelsey Plum and Jackie Young, bro. All three of them just ball to win this game, dog. Man, like I said
Yeah,
earlier,
man.
bro, I knew Asia Wilson was gonna cook them, bro. She did exactly what I thought she would.
Did exactly what we thought she did, man. And it was one play where she just went at Cardosa in the paint and drew a
Yeah,
foul.
bro.
And it was nothing Cardosa could have did with it. Even Cardosa was walking off. She was like, "What you want me to do,
Shit,
man?" Like you just
like,
read it on her
yeah,
face,
bro.
like
Bro,
she's the
Asia
one
Wilson
right now. Like I
got her.
can't.
Yeah, bro. Asia Wilson got Cardosa off her feet with the pump fake, and then
Yep.
she waits for it, and got up off the feet, and then to put the ball back in the basket. Then got fouled. It converted. I
And
think
then
she
get the
missed
foul.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think she might have missed one. I think that was one of the free throws that she missed. But no, she made that. That was a and one. She made that one.
Yeah.
That was the and one. Yeah.
And
But yeah, man, like
man, I love the matchup. I love the intensity of the matchup. I loved how
mhm,
Camelia Cardosa and Andrew Reese tried to handle it in the paint. You seen the dog in them. You seen the fight in them. They didn't just want to lay down, but it was just you just really couldn't do nothing with Aja Wilson and
Adrian Wilson,
Kelsey
man.
Plum, like you said, and
Like,
Carter and Jackie Young. I mean, everything is just clicking on all cylinders like that. I mean, you had 3 players that scored over 20 points. We already know Aja Wilson, excuse me, scored her 31, but Plum and Jackie Young scored 21 apiece. I mean, when the scoring is coming at that high volume of numbers, man, it's hard to
just stop
really
him.
defend.
Like,
It's hard to stop the and they shooting well from the three. Plum and both guards had 3 3-pointers apiece. It's hard, man. It's
mhm.
really hard. Like I said, Chicago
Yeah,
Sky
bro.
is not a very high percent shooting 3%, 3-point shooting team. So it's hard, man. It's hard to defend a team like that, man.
Yeah, bro. I do see a good, like in the near future, the Chicago Sky is going to be a good team. Like I feel like
Yeah,
they will probably go draft maybe another guard or so. The Chicago Sky is definitely going to be a good team with Cardoso and Angel Reese, man. Cause they, I mean, they going to be
right,
really good in the next couple of years. But
right,
Angel Wilson right now, and most likely cause bro, she only 28. 20,
right,
27, 28 years old, man, one of them. But no, she ain't nobody gonna be stopping Angel. I mean, Angel
right,
Wilson in the next couple of years, bro. Like she's just balling out right now. Like
right. And I think
she
it's
took
just
the
gonna be
MVP. Like she took not MVP last year personally, and that's why she balling out the way that she is right now.
most definitely. And like I said, man, both the guards for Chicago Sky, man, scored 20 apiece too. So I don't think they're lacking guard play. I just think, dealing with some rookies right now that they're still developing and figuring out their way in this game. And like you said, the years to come, they're going to be a force to be reckoned with. Because I like what they did against the
Yeah,
Indiana Fever a few days prior to that game. Cardoso, like you said, had five.
yeah,
She can crash the boards, had 5 rebounds at the half of that game. So, and you see the
hmm
feistiness and the dog, like um Angel Reese said after that game, I'm a dog and you can't teach that. And it's just
yeah.
true,
Like
man.
she scored 15. She scored 15 points. I know they were down 15 at one point. I believe, Adrian Reese was able to score 15 in the second half to kind of like get them to take the lead against the
Yeah.
Indiana Fever. But that was a good game as well, man. I did
That was a
watch that
really
one.
good game. I think that's going to be a rivalry for
Yeah,
years to come as well because like you said, we got Caitlin Clark who's
bro.
leading the um, league in scoring as far as rookies go, and you got the rebounding monster in Cardosa and the tandem with Angel Reese. I mean, it's going to be a really interesting matchup every time those females match up, man.
Yeah, man. Every time Angel Reese, Caitlin Clark play, all eyes are going to be on them. And I think when Angel Reese plays Asia Wilson, all eyes are going to be on them as well. I think that more, me personally, I think more eyes are going to be on Asia Wilson and Asia Reese
Yeah,
in the next
most
couple
definitely
years.
because
Like,
they're
like
just
in
that
my,
nice, man.
yeah, bro. Like that's what I'm hoping for in the next couple years because it's just
Yeah,
like to seeing them two ball out against each other. Like it's just like you said earlier, man. Like the rookie and the like it's just like they just balling out.
just
So
balling
keep
out,
them,
man. Like
yeah,
Asia Wilson, the pace that she's on right now. I mean, just one of the greats in this league. Like I said, she's probably gonna get MVP of the WNBA this
MVP.
year.
Like like if the Aces get their stuff together, bro, I think they're gonna be a problem in the playoffs as well. Like they be on their Chiefs, like they being me on the Chiefs shit right now. Cause you know how the Chiefs was having problems throughout the
Yeah,
regular season. They did the
mhm.
playoffs. They got their stuff together to
They was
make
able
it
to get it
and
together
win the
right
Super Bowl.
because
Yeah,
they
so
four
it's
and two
just
on the
like,
road right now, but they 9-6 overall as far as records go. I mean, but they're gonna have to clean it up a
yeah,
little bit, especially when they go on the road. I mean, when they at home, they're
mhm.
gonna take care of business at home. Um, But they got a nice
Yeah, it
squad over
didn't
there. They
it?
got a nice squad over there. But the
Yeah,
Minnesota Lynx, that's another squad that they and a Connecticut Sun.
Yeah, they
That's
just
going
beat the
even though the
Connecticut
Connecticut
Sun
Sun
too.
just lost, Atlanta Dream just beat them tonight, right? Atlanta
That's
Dream just beat
right.
the Connecticut Sun tonight, if I'm not mistaken.
I bet. I know
Yeah.
the Lynx lost to who
Dallas
they just
Wings. They
played.
lost to the Dallas Wings,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, yeah. They
And
lost
it
to
was
the
a night.
Dallas
It was
Wings.
the
Yeah.
Dallas Wings came back in that game. Dallas Wings came back in that game, and they're
Mm.
not a good team this year, but they came back in that game and ended up winning that game when Minnesota Lynx was supposed to walk away with that. So
Yeah, I mean, yeah, bro. That they were definitely supposed to walk away with that game. And you know the
right,
Olympics are coming up, man, and the Aces got 4 players on the Olympics, like playing in the Olympics, like Asia Wilson, Kelsey Plum, Jackie Young,
incredible,
and
bro.
Chelsea Gray. Like all 4 of them have played in the Olympics. So the WNBA gonna take a break. They're gonna go over there, play the
Yeah,
Olympics. They're gonna come back to
yeah.
continue the WNBA, man. So it's just like I know they got a lot of stress on them
It's
and
gonna be a
whatnot, but it's just
grind
like
this summer, man.
it's gonna be
So
a grind.
like straight
And
up,
like
all the power to them, everything healing and everything
mhm,
that they need, man, because it's gonna be a grind, and it may go underestimated that the work that they about to put in this summer, man. So kudos to the women of the WNBA, and the women that's from the WNBA that got selected to the USA women's basketball team, because that's gonna be a hell of a grind,
mhm.
man. A
It will
hell
be a
of a
hell of a
grind. So
grind.
hats off to them for
And
real.
bro, to be honest with you, man, they don't have a lot of time to
No,
get that
no.
chemistry together
It's a
like other
quick
countries
turnaround.
do.
It's a
But
yeah.
yeah, bro. And like for me,
Even
man,
men's basketball, they got a little bit of they got that break, so they got time to train together. Um,
yeah, they
they
started
got
training camp next week, if I'm not
right,
mistaken.
and they
The
already
men's
yeah, they
basketball
already
team.
picked
Yeah.
the NBA select team to go against the practice against. So they got all of that stuff
Mhm.
coordinated and gonna get that stuff in full swing. But these women, they're gonna have to go from mid-season Olympics
Let me
back
see.
to mid-season into the play. It's gonna be a really phenomenal thing to keep our eyes on for the next few months, bro.
Most that they already know what they supposed to go over there and do. When that gold,
Oh yeah,
bring
go
that
ahead
gold
when
back
that
to the
goes.
US.
Yeah.
Go ahead, bring that back to the US. Same thing
Got to.
with the men. Same
Got
thing
to
with the
handle
men,
business,
though.
bro. And the men got a
Like,
loaded squad this year, so bro,
bro, ain't no
they got the
reason for us
vet.
not to bring
They,
it,
they
bro.
they got the vets, bro. We sent the people that
Bro,
we needed to send. We had a few problems because I was like over Kawhi, they
the
could have
FIBA,
went. We both
yeah,
said they could have went the males. They could have went Paulo Banchero out
with
of
Paulo.
Orlando
So
Magic.
yeah, yeah.
Bro,
Imagine.
that's where I would have went,
But
bro.
hey,
Over Kawhi, just because of the injuries in the knees. We know what Kawhi is. Phenomenal player, one of the all-time greats of our generation. But
mhm,
we talking right now,
right
bro.
now,
Right now.
yeah,
Going for July right
right
now.
now.
For gold.
Right now,
Who
hey,
you slide?
Steve Kerr. Yeah, not to get too much off topic, but Steve
Right.
Kerr did say he expects for all 12 members on the Olympic team to report to training camp. I believe they
Okay.
start on July 6th or 7th. So
Okay.
that's including Joel Embiid and Quinn.
They had
So
some time to rest. They had some time to chill out.
yeah,
Wasn't none of them in the finals. So
hmm
we
Tyrese Halliburton should be there as well. You
Tyrese
know he got
Halliburton should be
injured.
there. I would have
Yeah.
went Jalen Brunson over Tyrese Halliburton, me personally.
hmm
Um,
This
I
boy.
love the score. And Tyrese Halliburton is a
Hey, did
dog,
you?
bro. He's a straight up point guard.
Yeah, did you see Tyrese Halliburton and Jalen Brown at the
In
WWE
Madison Square
match?
Garden
They
doing the
said,
standoff, I was like, yo,
yeah, I was like, bro, yo, wilding out right now, man.
yo,
Y'all wilding
wild
the hell
out,
out.
bro. Hey, Jalen Brunson was like, nah, we're in MSG, homie. Don't be remember where you at, bro.
Man,
Remember where you at. It's my
I
crib.
we whooped y'all ass too.
What
I
happened
feel
that
like
next round?
shit.
So F y'all.
I'm like, you ain't get, like, bro, you ain't get there, homie. But,
Yeah. I
yeah,
do feel like New York was a better team. They were just riddled with injuries. But man,
yeah,
I would
man,
have chose
like,
Jalen Brunson over Tyrese Halliburton scoring ability, and I would have chose Paolo over Kawhi Leonard over just
I
freshness,
feel you on
youth,
that.
and bro.
Uh,
But other than that, I love
I
the
feel you.
roster. I love the roster.
I definitely feel you on that, man. And Steph is making his Olympic debut. He played on 2 FIBA um teams, but
Yeah,
that's his first time playing
it's
on the
his first
Olympic
team
team,
playing,
man.
and I think he gonna bring it, dog.
You know,
He gonna show the
he gonna
world
bring
like
it.
what everybody already knew. He's the best shooter in the world, and he's about to go ahead and improve that, bro.
Mm-hmm.
He's about to go ahead and
Yeah,
prove that. I
man.
think he's about to go nuts with
Most,
it, dog.
most definitely, man. But you talk about the select team, man. I know Brandon Miller was on that, man. Let's go ahead and slide into the
Brandon Miller made
Hornets
the select
2000.
team.
Yeah, let's go ahead and slide into the Hornets 2024 draft picks, man. How you feel about what we drafted, man?
All right, before I get into that, man, like you said, Brandon Miller, hats off to Brandon Miller, man. Phenomenal rookie this
Yeah.
year. As we're about to talk about our next rookie that we just picked. But Brandon Miller is a dog. That's another dog that we know how we used that word earlier with Angel Wilson and Angel Reese and Camille Cardoso. He's
Reese,
another
yeah.
young dog, bro. And him getting this training with the
With
our
the
era
vets,
dream
yeah, with
team. I know people gonna kill me for that, man. But it's our era of that because we getting the vets, man. He get to go out there and
bro,
go
yeah.
head to head, man, and 5-on-5, all
Mm-hmm.
those runs they about to do in the gym, man, is just gonna pay off. And I love it, bro. I love when I seen that,
I
I was
love
like,
it
I
too,
love it,
bro.
bro. I love it. He needs that, man,
I
because
love it too, bro.
he's
Like
gonna be a great player.
he gonna be a great player for us, man. Most definitely, man. How you feel about our two draft picks, man? How you
So
feeling?
start. Can you pronounce his name for me again, man? I don't wanna butcher it at all, do any disrespect, but I know it's Tijane. What is it?
Damn,
Tijane Saloon. I know it's of that
to
nature.
John, to James Salon, to
Tijane
James
Salon. The
to
forward out of
John. We fucking up his name. My bad,
yeah,
dog.
man. We
We
good, yeah.
mean like that, but yeah, we gonna get it right. We gonna get it right. But
Yeah.
yeah, man. How you feel about man coming out of France?
Yeah, man. At first, I was kind of looking at the pick because I had seen him on previous mock drafts and things like that. But I really thought that the Charlotte Hornets was going to go with a big man
A
center,
big guy.
center rim protecting, a guy that can crash the glass and hog up those rebounds because we have been needing
Mm-hmm.
that, man. We got Mark Williams, but he can't seem to stay healthy. Granted, he's young, so luckily he's young, so hopefully we can get him going for this season. But I think it's a solid pick. A guy who can defend well, a guy who can shoot. I think he can get better with his three-point shot, but a guy that can shoot because we were dead last in offensive rating last year and dead last. Well, not dead last, but 28th out of 30, damn near dead last in offensive rate, and damn near dead last in defensive rating, ranked 29th out of 30, man. So he's a guy that can kind of fill both of those holes in a way, as long as we can develop them right under Charles Lee, the new head coach. So I
Mm-hmm.
mean, I think it's a decent pick. I'm gonna give it the benefit of the doubt. What do you think? I mean, I forgot to mention he averaged 10 points and 4 rebounds a game. No, wow, eye-popping numbers, but I think he's a nice project. 6'9", 205. I think he's a decent project, bro.
Yeah, man. I think he a decent project as well, man. I know he got 7'2" wingspan, and I think he could just go develop into a great player that we need, big man. But yeah, man, I know that he have a good shooting touch, and he's smooth in transition from a few of his highlights, and then reading up on him a few times. Reading up on him not a few times, but just reading up on him. He was just like, all right, he can just ball out, but he's not gonna just ball out, but
He's
he
not
could
going to
ball.
be that
Put it
right
that
away.
way.
He's not going to be that straight up.
No.
I would be surprised if he cracks it and finishes in the starting lineup this year. I don't see him starting over Miles Bridges as long as we can retain him. Um,
Mm-hmm.
but he's solid though, bro. Like you say, he got ball
Yeah.
out features. He got ball out
Yeah.
tendencies, bro. He's just not all that right now.
Yeah, man. And like as a whole, like I think he'll be a good fit for the team. Somebody that could just come on in and just put in the hard work. Like he
Yep.
had, I feel like he got the talent, like to put in the hard work. I'm here to win, pretty much like Brandon Miller.
He's not
They're here to
afraid to work
win,
in the
and
paint. He's not afraid to be aggressive in the
mm,
paint, man, which I love. Both of those two
I love
guys, if they can both be aggressive on the same wavelength, I love it, man. Because like we mentioned before, like you said with Brandon Miller, I love that
that.
mentality
I
that
ain't
he brought,
bullshitting.
that he
Yeah,
tried to
I'm
bring.
not.
Yeah, and it's gonna keep growing, bro.
Yeah, like Yeah, exactly. And hopefully that resonates with the rest of the team, with Miles Bridges, LaMelo,
Yeah.
um, and everybody else, man. It's just like hopefully that mentality resonate with the team. I hope Charles Lee come with that mentality. I know Brandon
Yeah.
Miller, Mark Williams. What was the third one? That was it. But the three Charlotte Hornets um at the championship game 5 between the
Right.
Boston Celtics and
Yeah, and was
them
even in
three
the
was
locker
there.
room. So I was like, yo,
Yeah,
take
was
in that
even in the
energy,
locker room.
feel
Mm-hmm.
that, understand like that ain't gonna come with what we've been doing as a franchise as
Yeah.
far as goofing around.
So
And I even seen a video of I'm about to cut you off, but I seen a video of LaMelo Ball when they were doing the introductory conference with the new GM and the new head coach of the Charlotte Hornets. And, he threw up his middle finger. He was like, hey, I'm like, bro, we need you to just be a little more serious, dog. Be a little bit more
yeah,
serious and act like you're leading a franchise as a grown man. Um,
yeah,
I just,
most definitely.
dog, I just need that. I need that
I feel
ferocity,
you.
bro. I need it, dog. Like, we
I
need
feel
it
you.
because we're
I,
losing franchise.
I feel you on that, man. And hopefully, like with the guard that we just drafted, KJ Simpson, man, um,
Yeah.
in the second round, man, like with him to get on his to get like he's bring like when I was watching his highlights, man, he does make good decision making, good passing and stuff like that. Like he's and hopefully like LaMelo's like that as well, but it's just like I could
One,
kind of
can we
see the
get
difference. Like I could see like LaMelo just LaMelo, then KJ Simpson seems like he's just a little bit more mature than LaMelo. I'm
It's a
just basing that
discipline
off.
thing, man. It's a discipline thing.
Yeah.
Like, because LaMelo played overseas as well. LaMelo got a chance to
Mm-hmm.
get that competition for grown men at at a young age, just like the guy that we're talking about who's not going to be 19 until the fall. And
Yeah.
Tijane the Saloon, I hope I'm pronouncing his name right, but Tijane Saloon, he's 18, he's young, he's raw. They've been getting a lot. I think was it 3 out of the top 10 draft picks were from France or from overseas. So they love picking from
Mm-hmm.
over there. They love the competitive nature that these guys come with and play with over here. So I hope it's a good trend, bro. And they need to challenge, man. They need to challenge LaMelo for the face of this franchise, for the leader of this team. Because if I'm just being real, and I'm a Charlotte Hornets fan, I like LaMelo. I like what he can do on the court. I like what he does, but he was handed that bad because we were kind of a victim because we had no other stars, man. We had nothing else. We had the situation
Yeah.
going with Miles Bridges, and then we had to pay LaMelo Ball, and it's like he
Like
kind of
man, you
got
immature. Yeah,
yeah, man.
look
But he
a little
talented as
immature.
hell.
Then yeah, can't stay healthy. Like bro, if we could just get the team to stay healthy, come together,
Yeah.
change their mentality, man. And
Can
I
we win
like.
40 games?
And do you think these two rookies can help us win these games?
No, not this
At
year. I
least
do
40
not think
games.
they're going. No, I do not think they're going to help us win 40 games. 'Cause I don't think they're going to have a
So
lot of
it
contribution this year. That's why I say that,
Mhm.
because of the uphill battle thing. And if we retain, like I said, if we retain a guy like Miles Bridges, he's going to have to fight for that. There in the future, maybe
I mean
so, maybe so. I got faith in them, but this year, upcoming season, can those two guys help us win 40 games? They probably won't be the factor. I'm not saying we won't, but if we do, I'm not going to say those guys would be really the two guys that push the needle.
yeah, if it's going to be the two guys that push the needle, it's most likely it will be Brandon Miller and Miles Bridges.
Yeah, and
And well,
LaMelo has to
it's
come
going to
along.
be
It's going to be those
yeah,
three. It had if we can get those
yeah,
three on the
it
court at the
has
same
to
time,
be.
it has to be, bro. It
It
has
has
to
to
be.
be.
How many
Man,
games do we got to get from LaMelo Ball this year in order for you to be like, okay, I see we headed in the right direction. What do you need to see from him next year? Because this year he played 22 games, averaged 24 points, 8 assists, shot 43% from the field. Not bad numbers, shot 35% from the three. Not bad numbers, but a small sample size of 22 games.
he need at least play 50,
50.
60.
Yeah. 50, 60,
50,
somewhere up in
like,
there. If we can get 50, 60,
yeah,
bro, I can deal with that, bro.
like he needed at least play 50, 60 games.
50, 60.
Like,
And if we can get
absolutely.
bro, we can get
But
24,
like
24 and 8.
if we,
And that's not bad.
yeah, bro, if we could get him, LaMelo, Brandon Miller, and Miles Bridges to all play 50, 60 games with Mark Williams in there,
Yeah, if we
I
can
think
get
we'll be good.
that's another deciding factor. Mark Williams, the center out of Duke. He's a nice rebounder, bro.
Mhm.
We can get him to play.
Yeah,
We're
like
golden, man. Because
just on the
Brandon Miller
goddamn
played
court.
74 games this year. Durable coming out the
I
gate.
like that.
74 games this year,
I,
17 points,
yeah,
two assists, 4 rebounds. I'm loving those numbers.
I,
44% from the
I,
field. I'm loving that.
yeah, bro. I'm loving LaMelo Ball numbers
Me
too.
too. We just need
To
more.
get
He
your ass on the court.
we
Yeah,
get 50 games.
yeah, bro. Like get on the court,
Right.
get Charlotte bumping, like get the city of Charlotte bumping, like Cam did with the
Yep.
2015-16 Carolina Panthers. Y'all got your ass whooping in the Super Bowl. But either way, uh, to get the city bumping like that again, bro. Like people gonna be wanting to come to Charlotte, man. And like I'm glad that we end up getting so what the reports that been going around, we're probably going to end up signing Steph Curry again.
Right. Even though they waived them, they said they still are already in
Even
talks about
yeah.
re-signing. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
cool with
We
that. That's
did
some depth
we
at guard. I love that.
yeah, we traded for Reggie Jackson. So it's just
Yep. That's
like
some more depth at guard.
that's some more depth. So it's just like, all right, cool. We got a rookie. I mean, not a rookie, but we got two veteran presence at guard, shooting and point guard. So it's just like,
Yep.
all right, let's get it. Then we got Williams,
Mark
that came
Williams.
over
Yeah.
from that.
And think
Not
about
my
that, bro. We
not
got Miles.
not Mark Williams.
Oh, you talking about
Um,
God,
um,
man.
is it Derek Williams?
No, it's
Wait,
not Derek Williams.
I know he came from from Mavs, or damn, what's his name? But either way, man, but like he could play some defense.
Yeah, man, most definitely, man. He
Yeah,
can play really hard nose defender and can shoot the three. I know exactly who you're talking about.
yeah,
Might
yeah.
have skin
He
tone,
played for
dude. I forget his
Boston.
name.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
he got
played for
traded.
Boston. He got traded. Yeah. Oh, damn, what's his name?
But yeah, man, think about this, man. If we got Miles Bridges, who averaged 21 points last year in 69 games, we know what Brandon Miller, he's probably going to go over that 20 points per game, huh? And then we get LaMelo Ball, who already we seen him average 20 points per game. We get 3 players that can give us 20 on a nightly basis, bro. I think that can get us 40 wins, bro. As long as we get the rookie to come along and use his valuable minutes. I don't see him getting a lot of minutes, but if he can be valuable and give somewhere 8 to 10 points a game, man, and defend well early on, I think that's going to solidify his spot right there. Defend well early on, because I think he can easily come in and be one of the 1 or 2 best defenders on this squad.
Most definitely, bro. Most definitely, I agree completely with you, man. Like I want to go to a couple games where I see Mal Bridges, Lamar, not Lamar, LaMelo, and Brandon Miller all drop 20 on somebody's head.
Yes, man.
So it just like I don't want to go to another game to see Jason Tatum drop 53. Even though that shit was spectacular, or Martin Luther King Day,
Even
I
though
was
we're
like, bro, I
talking
just
about,
see,
even though we're
like
talking
I
about
want,
Jason Tatum, the NBA champion Jason Tatum, but still, dog, we got to be able to defend at some form, some capacity, bro.
We got to, bro. We got to, man. We got to.
We got to, man. But let's go ahead and slide in, take a break, man. Let's go ahead and take a deep breath, take a breather from the sports, man, and go ahead and slide up into that music thing, man, and go ahead and pop the hood on that. So what we got going on, man, as you all know, we've been doing the Apple Top 100 Albums review, and we was doing the albums from 50 all the way up to number 1. So what we actually decided to do, man, is get into the real nitty gritty of what we really consume as music consumers, man, and talk about the hip hop albums that made it onto this list and continue on where we left off, man. And the first album that we're going to talk about tonight is one of the great albums of hip hop. Outkast, one of the greatest groups of all hip hop groups of all time, bro. Outkast to Aquemini, man, that ended up landing at a pretty nice spot on this list. Ended up landing at number 41 on this list, man. Do you think that was a great spot for this album? The album that came out, when did this album come out?
96.
96.
No. 96. 97.
Right.
No. What, 98?
But go ahead, man.
It came out in 98. This shit came out in 98. And so this is actually one of my favorite albums by Outkast. And I might actually have to give props to my cousin Mac OG. I don't know Mac OG, man. Look him up. He putting out some dope music out there, yo.
Dope lyricist out of Greensboro, North Carolina. Very dope lyricist, man, doing his thing, man.
Yeah. Man, Mac OG put me on a few albums, put me on a few artists back in the day, bro. He put me on this album. He actually put me on Kendrick Lamar back in the day. But either way, man, Outkast a criminal, dog. Like this album as a whole, from start to finish, bro, was absolutely fire, man. Like from Hold On, Be Strong to Choke It Fire, bro. It's just one of those albums that you just sit back, pour a drink, light a joint to, just sit there and chill, bro.
And just really let this album just fill your mind with the amount of knowledge and the game in this album. And what I mean by that, bro, is from the first true song on this album, Return of the G, they let you know the blueprint of kind of the vibe of this album. Like this is the return of the real G's, what we call G's, and why we're returning, because man, we see all these kind of deficiencies in the culture and the community, man, and we got to come and put some of these young brothers and sisters on game, man. And I really love the approach, man. Like from that point on this album, bro, really great album.
Really great album, and like I've listened to this album a bunch of times, man. Like a bunch of times. And like 3000 is one of my favorite album. Not albums, but 3000 is one of my favorite artists, man. And just to have he just absolutely ripping this shit. And like his verse, Aquemini on this album is my favorite song. So
same, like, man, and it's just his verse is just one of the greatest verses.
His second. Yeah, his second verse on there, like where they paused for a second and you thought the song was over with.
Yeah.
And they kept rolling. And Big Boy came in there. Big Boy absolutely ripped that shit. Like
Big Boy ripped that. I said Big Boy. Big Boy. God damn. Hey man, you silly as hell, man.
Boy, Big Bird.
Damn, Big Boys. The way he can do with syllables, man, and word placement is just, man, just so amazing. How he's able to break up words and slide them into different lines. It's amazing, bro. I love this. Is to me the greatest hip hop group of all time. My favorite hip hop group of all time. I know there's countless of others, from the Bone Thugs, from the NWAs, from the Migos. If you want to go modern, Wu-Tang Clan, another group that made it on this list higher that we got to get into, man. It's just, man,
bro, like this album alone, man, like from a Aquemini synthesizer, Western Vanna, bro. The story, the art storytelling part 1 and 2, man. It's
Spotty Dopalicious is just dope. That the way the horns on that song is just so crisp, so clean, man. That's just
bro, that shit just fire, bro. That shit fire, bro. Y'all scared, bro. Even like Daniel Liberation just choking fire, bro. Like
with CeeLo Green, it's just dope,
bro. Rosa Parks, bro. Man,
Skew It on the Barbecue. I love that one,
bro. Man, did you know that 3000 stepdad played the harmonica in Rosa Parks?
Nah, I never knew that, man. That's pretty dope,
bro. that shit fire, man. Like he was the one who played harmonica in Rosa Parks, man. It's just like for me, bro, the album was just fire from start to finish. Every time I
Yeah,
toss it on, man, it's just like when I toss it on, I listen to the whole album. Pretty much, I listen to the whole album through and through, and I'm probably most likely listening to a Criminal at least 2 or 3 times while listening to the album. So it gonna take a little bit longer than it usually is to listen to the album. But man, it's one of my favorite albums by Outkast.
it is, man.
Uh, from start to finish, bro. That shit's just
It
fire.
is. Yeah, it is my favorite album from them. They got like a few great albums, man. That was really good, man, and different sounds on all of them, and different angles on all of them, man. And they even say that on the end of Return of a G. Like at first we came out with the Pimp album, and then the second we talked about was
Mm-hmm.
ATLians and stuff, and now we're on the pro black tip. Which I mean, they were pro black the whole way through, or conscious rappers the whole way through, but the angles of sending messages to their actual fans are just whoever wants to listen to it is just it's an amazing album, man. It's really an amazing album. So I definitely have no problem with the placement of this album at all. One of the greatest hip hop albums of all time.
Most definitely, bro. I agree completely with you on that one, dog. Completely.
But the next album we're gonna go ahead and slide into, man. I definitely have no problem with this placement. Nas Illmatic landed at 39 on the Apple's top 100 albums list. And I love it, man. Like I said, the jazz heavy hip hop album of the 90s, man. One of the best albums of the 90s. Nas's debut album. The
Mm-hmm.
anniversary just happened this year. I forget what year it was at. It was a few weeks ago, if I'm not
94.
mistaken.
94. It came out in 94.
No, I know a year it came. I forget how many years is that? If I'm not 30, on my 30-year anniversary, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. So
Yeah, it's like
dude, this
29.
album, yeah, 10
It's
tracks,
like 20.
not too long of a
Yeah.
listen. It,
Mm-hmm.
this album is just a perfect, man. From the Genesis to the New
It,
York State of Mind
yeah.
to Life's a Bitch, man. I mean, that's AZ went off on that song, man, and he
Yeah,
opened it up
bro.
with his verse and did the intro. Every time Nas and
Mm,
AZ hook up, man, they hooked up on majority of his albums, and this is a really good album, man. A really good album, man. Nice
really good
listen.
album, man. What song would you say is your favorite on Illmatic, bro? I might have to say "The World Is Yours" is mine. The
Really,
world
okay.
is yours. The world,
Oh,
yeah, that
that
shit
bro,
fire
that's
too,
a
man.
solid. That is solid. Mine is between Halftime and Life's a Bitch. I'm probably gonna go Life's a Bitch because
Okay.
the message in that song, like just like you said, the dollar that bought the bottle could have struck the lotto. Just flipping your perspective on things, man. Like that same dollar
Mm-hmm.
you spend here on one of your other negative vices in life could have created a whole nother
Change your
path in
life.
life if you,
Yeah.
yeah, man. And he's good at flipping perspectives and wordplay and storytelling like we did on one of our previous episodes, man. And I have no problem, definitely have no problem with this album, man. My personal favorite rapper of all time. 10 tracks, straight to the point, really smooth listen. No song was out of place to me. It was nice.
Mhm. Wait a minute. So you got Nas over Cole, like your personal favorite raps?
That's my personal favorite of all time. Yeah, I gotta go Nas.
Okay, okay. I can't believe
Yeah,
you did.
I gotta go
I can't
Nas.
believe you
And that's where the inspiration come from Cole, man. So
yeah, but man,
and
Nas,
you can clearly hear it, man.
yeah, Nas Illmatic, bro. Like at one point in time, man, I was stuck on Nas for a minute, bro. Like all his albums, I was stuck on. I was stuck
Yeah,
on
man.
Nas, like I was stuck on Outkast and Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole, Jay-Z. Like I was stuck on Nas for a while, bro. But
Yeah, man, because
Illmatic,
he's
man,
so consistent with getting that message through clear, and his
yeah,
flow is so effortless, man. It's just so effortless, man.
yeah, man, and like for him to come out with like the New York State of Mind, and then to rip that and then have like even Memory Lane, bro. Even
Yes,
Memory
yes.
Lane was just fire, bro. Um, it's just it's just a perfect album through and through, man. In my opinion, man, it's just like to hearing the different sounds from different artists, like
Yeah,
the sound between Equimini and Illmatic, just two complete different sounds. Like Illmatic came out in '94, Equimini came out in '98. Like it's just 4 years apart. We got Equimini from the South, Big Boy and Andre
yes,
3K. You got Nas from New York, where two completely different sounds, four
two
years apart
completely
from each
different
other,
sounds, but
and it's just like
really did a
both of
great
them
job of
were,
giving you the perspective.
yeah, man. Like both of them, like you could listen to both of them with absolutely no problem.
Yep,
Like no matter
and
where
it
you're
still
from,
relates to you, and it still relates to you, man.
yeah, like to this day, man. And like for Nas to still be pushing out music like the way he is, um, I know Big Boy still pushing out music too, but
Yeah,
I don't know if we gonna get another Outkast album.
I don't see
I
that. I
don't
don't
know if
see
we gonna
that
be able.
happening. Me personally, I don't
I
see that
don't see that
happening. Me
happening.
personally,
I don't see it happening. It'll be great to see 3K
it would be great. It
back on
would be
the
great
mic
to see him back on the mic
rapping.
getting busy, rapping, bro, rapping.
Yeah,
That, and I'm glad you
yeah,
said that, man.
right.
He's going on tour this year. They just
Rapping,
announced. I
but
heard on the radio. I don't know. I'm pretty sure he's going to be doing the flute thing. And that's
yeah,
no
he gonna be doing
disrespect
that
to
flute
Andre
thing.
3000 and playing the flute because that's a nice way to express yourself in an artistic way. But we know we
Mhm.
want to hit them bars when they come to Andre
We want to hit the
3000. We
balls,
just keep
man,
it in a
and
hundred, man. Them bars is what we
yeah,
need. That poetic flow, we need it.
we that what we need. That what we want. I also give him praise to like he just have versatility. Like he just versatile
Yes, most
with the music shit. But
yeah,
um, like me personally, man, if I'm gonna toss on the 3K album, damn, I forgot the name of it, but his recent album that just came out,
right,
man, I'm probably just gonna toss that shit on to go to sleep. Like it's dope, like,
right,
but it's gonna put me to sleep. So it's just like
right.
that's like if I that that's why I have it for. But other than that, man, I don't see 3K get back on the mic, air some bars, bro, up and down with Big Boy, bring in Sleepy Brown, man, shit,
Most
bring in
definitely,
CeeLo,
man.
get back to dungeon, man.
We'll get back to the
Y'all just
dungeon, man, and get
y'all just do
busy,
y'all
man.
thing, man.
If we can just get one more
Yeah.
solid album, because that duo is just cannot be recreated, topped, whatever you want to call it. I just love, and I love the placement of both of these albums, bro. So I have no problem with Illmatic Nas landing at 39, and I have no problem with Equimini by Outkast. Both of their best albums, as far as complete work, their best albums, man. So making it to this list. My personal favorite is It Was Written by Nas, which is his follow-up album to this that came out in 96. But as a complete body of work, this is the album that probably should have made the list from Nas, Illmatic, and it did. So
Yeah,
kudos,
man, I
most
get it.
definitely props to both of them, all three of these artists.
Most definitely, man, most definitely. And let's go ahead and slide into. Let's go back to the West Coast, man. We want to go ahead and head out to the West. We got the LA Lakers drafting Bronny James and hiring JJ Redick as a head coach. How you feel about JJ Redick as a head coach and Bronny and them drafting Bronny James, man? What are your thoughts about that?
So I feel like this is a hire that is based around potential
Mm-hmm.
and development as far as JJ Redick. This is his first head coaching gig outside of coaching his son's youth basketball team. So this is a 4-year deal from the
Mm-hmm.
Los Angeles Laker. He retired in 2021 and played for 6 teams. So we know what he brought on the court, and we know the knowledge that he brings off the court
Very smart player.
with
I'll
the
give it that.
podcast.
Very smart player.
Very smart player,
Yeah.
knows the
Yeah.
game, know the little nuances of the game. And when you
Mm-hmm.
hear him talking about it with the podcast, I know he said he won't be doing the podcast anymore
No
while
more.
he's
He ain't
coaching.
doing it.
Right,
Mm-hmm.
he stated that, but the podcast that he had with LeBron James, Mind the Game, I mean, really seeing those guys just pour the wisdom out to anybody that watched that podcast was just amazing. So you understand the hire from a mindset standpoint of just knowledgeable, just knowing the game, kind of head scratching when you want to get into part of the resume, part of this hire. But
Yeah,
we all
hey,
we
my
know it
bad,
was
bro.
a LeBron James.
Oh, my bad. Hold on.
Bruh, I don't care, bruh. I don't care what JJ Redick, what Bronny James say. LeBron James had his hand over both of these choices by the Los Angeles Lakers this offseason. I don't give a damn.
Of
And I'm not
course,
saying this is
yeah.
bad, but we know LeBron James definitely had something to do with these particular choices or acquisitions by the
Mhm.
Los Angeles Lakers. So we'll see if it works out. I think I think it probably can. Hopefully it does. For JJ Redick's sake. So what do you think?
Honestly, man, as far as like them drafting Bronny James, man, like it's just a historic moment, man. Cause
Oh,
we
that's
never
historic.
seen
That bro.
we never seen a father and son play for the same team in the NBA, man. It's just a
Never,
historic
man.
moment. Hopefully, man, they are able to have the chemistry together
Yeah,
with the rest of
man.
the
They
team.
got
Like,
to, bro. You know, he trained them. They gotta have the chemistry. So
yeah, like for me personally, like I know LeBron James and Bronny James, they don't have the chemistry together, but can Bronny James get the chemistry together with the rest of the team,
right,
right?
most definitely.
And like, uh, I seen reports that AD like the way LeBron James work ethic and the way that he plays and stuff like that. But it's just like, all right, we know Brian James and AD gonna be there for the long run, right?
Right.
So they gonna need to get the chemistry together. Um, so it just like it's just dope to see, man.
It's very dope
To
to see, bro.
see
It's a
the
very dope thing to see a father and a son playing together,
son,
man. Can you imagine like
bro.
that first alley oop that Bron give to Bronny, man? Like that's gonna be
Yeah,
amazing, man.
bro.
Like
That and
that's
then
gonna be
vice versa.
amazing.
Like it's gonna be amazing, bro. Like that could be pretty dope. I gotta go see the Lakers versus the Charlotte Hornets. I gotta go see
That's
the
gonna be
boys
something to look
play.
into, man. That's gonna be definitely something to look into
That
because
I gotta go see the boy play, man.
everybody's
And
gonna be
like,
waiting to see them two guys on the floor at the same time. They're gonna figure out a way to
bro,
make sure that happen.
yeah, bro. I know the ticket gonna be sky ass.
What?
um,
Out the wazoo. That's gonna
but
be crazy as hell.
no, I gotta go slide over there and go see the play, man. But anyway, man, like for them to hire JJ Redick as a head coach, man, I think he's gonna be. I think he probably be pretty good as a coach, man. He been wanting to do it. Based off the podcast, he and then he played. He knows the game, and I'm not saying that it was the best pick because he still had Sam
No,
Gasol. He still has Sam Gasol out there, but who knows, man? I mean, he may end up being a really good head coach for the Lakers. Uh, you just got the Lakers just can't keep firing the head coaches
no, they
like
can't keep
like
firing hair
like
coaches
they
and let somebody
have.
sit in there.
Yeah. So it just like I feel like that's what they going to do, but who knows, man? Like I think Brian James and JJ Redick and the rest of the team really going to be able to to connect together. I feel like Joe Biden right now can't talk, but either way, man, I think they're gonna get it right. But who knows, man? I don't know if they're gonna win the championship in the next couple of years. I don't really see that happening, but who knows, man?
Yeah, who
On
knows,
the
man? I
next,
think it's a decent hire, man. I think it's decent, man. As long as they can go ahead and get this thing together and get it, it's definitely gonna be box office. I know that it's gonna be box office, man.
definitely gonna
It's
be on
definitely
the
gonna be
block.
box office.
bro. They fill the seats up quick, bro.
Yeah, most definitely.
No matter what.
Most definitely. Last year they won 47 games, 47-35, had a 57% win percentage. So I know they would like to get that up, get back over those 50 wins. The last time they won 50 games was 2019-2020 season, when we know they actually was able to win it
No,
all. So hopefully they can
yeah.
head into the right direction, man. Hopefully, man. But that's all I got for the folks tonight, man.
That's all I got for y'all tonight as well, man. We talked about a lot tonight, man. We talked about the Kendrick Lamar pop-out performance. We talked about Angel Reese versus Asia Wilson, Chicago Sky versus Las Vegas Aces. Then we talked about the Hornets 2024 draft pick, Outcast, Aquemini, and Illmatic review. And so that's all I got for tonight. Please like, comment, and subscribe to GoldView.
Yes,
We'll catch y'all
sir.
next week, man.
Catch y'all next week, man. Holla.